Good morning. Welcome to the Next Place 6-7. I'm your host, Dark Hill. Thank you for joining me. Please like, share, and subscribe. It takes less than 3 seconds and is always free. I would like to start today by talking about the quiz of yesterday, which was who was the logo on the NBA? Who was the man dribbling the ball on the NBA logo? Well, the answer to that is Jerry West. And the quote of the day is yesterday's but today's memory and tomorrow is today's dream. That's by Khalil Gibran. And the word is dedication, means giving your time, energy, and hard work to a person, goal, or cause. It also means a short note written in a book or a special ceremony to open a new building. In the WNBA scores, the Knicks defeated the Valkyries 77-66. Olivia Miles had 20 points, 5 rebounds, 7 assists. Kayla McBride had 20 points. For the Valkyries, Janelle Salom had 15 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists. The Mystics defeat the Tempo 93-82. Kiki Irafia had 21 points, 13 rebounds. And Kiki Rice had 19 in the losing cause for the Tempo. In Major League Baseball, Pittsburgh defeated Detroit 4-3. Minnesota 6, Atlanta 4. Chicago 3, Cubs 0. Give them a coffee to go with that donut. Arizona 7, Boston 6. Yankees 5, Baltimore 3. Philadelphia 4, Miami 1. Tampa Bay 7, Blue Jays 6. Cincinnati 5, St. Louis 4. San Fran 1, Cleveland had a donut. Give them some hot coffee. Seattle 7, Milwaukee 5. Kansas City 9, Oakland 7. Nationals 6, Texas had a donut. Give them some iced coffee. Houston 3, Los Angeles Angels 2. Los Angeles Dodgers 6, Colorado 4. All right, today we're going to talk about one of the Knicks who was instrumental in helping them win the chip after 53 years. I think the Knicks gave away a lot. I thought they did. They gave away 4 number 1 picks for this guy. And that's why at the end of the game he was crying, because he had to deal with all the fans. You know, New York fans can be tough, man. It's tough to play in New York. You know, it's probably the toughest city to play for, because when you win, you'll hear them. And when you lose, you hear them. You know, and you hear the whispers. They're not afraid to tell you, you're a bum. You know, we gave away all these picks, and he probably was hearing that or whatever all year. And then the emotion of winning the NBA championship after going through all that, he was crying and stuff, and that's probably why, you know, because they gave away a lot for him. But now that they won, it was well worth it, you know. They sure did. They gave away a whole gang of picks for him. And right now, the Knicks came out on top of that, if you ask me. Mikal Bridges was born August 30th, 1996. He's an American professional basketball player for the New York Knicks. He was drafted by the Arizona Phoenix. Phoenix had him first. They drafted him 10th overall. In 2018, he played 5 years with them. Then he was traded to the Brooklyn Nets. And the Knicks was, you know, getting hard. Brunson, and they had DiVincenzo. So the only thing they was missing was him, and he wanted to come so bad. But the Knicks gave up 4 number 1 picks for this guy. And I used to say, man, this guy ain't worth that, man. He plays like a bum sometimes, you know? But then sometimes he plays good, you know? So I really couldn't tell whether or not he was gonna pan out, you know, to win a championship. But man, he sure showed me the deal. He did his thing, and I respect him for that, man. You know, because he was an NBA All-Defensive First Team in 2022. He can play some D, but sometimes he goes missing on the offensive end. It's like, I don't know. They all be conceding to Brunson sometimes too much, and I think that, you know, you play your whole career, you practice that shot, you practice, man. You're a professional. Take the shot. If you're wide open, stop passing it like you're not an NBA player. You're an NBA player. You're capable of hitting a shot. You know, that's the only thing that bothers me about them is that when it comes down to it, when it comes down to the end of the game, they be looking for him too much for me. Like, I'd be like, shoot the damn ball, you wide open. And they'll pass the ball. You know? And I'm like, man, why are you passing to that man all the time? Like you can't play, like you're a bum. So I don't understand. I don't understand. But I'm glad we got him. He plays decent. And also, he has a stat of being the number one. He's played every game. He doesn't miss a game. So he's like the new AC Green. He's the new Iron Man. He's like the Lou Gehrig of basketball. For those of you who don't know who Lou Gehrig was, they gave him the name Iron Horse. I'm Ironhead, by the way, but he's Iron Horse. So Iron Horse meant that he was so strong, he never missed a game, never got sick. I'm talking about in 11 years, I'm talking about straight, a long time, he never missed a game. So they gave him the name Iron Horse. So he's no retired NBA player finished an entire career without missing a single game, but Mikal Bridges is an active player who has never missed a game in his professional career. AC Green holds a record for the longest consecutive games played streak. Okay, Mikal Bridges has never missed a game, regular season or playoffs since entering the NBA in 2018, extending a streak of 700 consecutive games played. So that's the Iron Man. That's Iron Man shit. AC Green, known as the ultimate NBA Iron Man, Green played 1,192 consecutive regular season games over 16 seasons. He missed only 3 games in his entire 19-year career, all coming in his second season due to a minor surgery. Randy Smith played 906 consecutive games from 72 to 82, holding the consecutive games record before Green surpassed it. So he has the distinction of being called the Iron Man, which is good. Yes, Bridges lives in New York City, by the way, having purchased a $6 million duplex loft in Tribeca neighborhood of Manhattan. So, you know, when he gets out of Madison Square, he got a little ride to Tribeca, which ain't that far. You get home probably in like 10 minutes. Yeah, you get home in 10 minutes. If you by car, by train, take a little longer, but it ain't far neither. It's fast. The trains be flying, man. So that was a good buy for him because that house is gonna be worth $15 million in no time. Tribeca shit. That's a good look over there, you know? Yeah, so that is the story of the great Mikal Bridges. And before I go, I would like to say free Poppy, free Sadiq C. Just, Supreme Naheem, and Your Majesty. Free Madge. He been down a long time, man. Come on. Y'all gotta let that man go, man. Y'all playing games with Madge. Let that man go. Anyway, before I end this, I would like to say, may each of you want, but never want as long as you live. May each of you live to be 100. And me, 100 minus a day, so I'll never know when great people like yourselves have passed away. May you live as long as you want, but never want as long as you live. I want to say peace, health, wealth, prosperity to everyone. Thank you for joining me. I'm out.